I haven't done a new custom AI prompt in a while, and I suddenly came across the perfect use case for one. I was doing research on government contracting. So if you're a startup, you want to get government contracts and you've never done it before, a guide on how to do that. So I found this YouTube video that goes through it. This is the actual title. Oh yeah, you can see a preview there. It's just the ultimate guide to contracting. No, the ultimate government contracting guide for beginners. So I didn't want to watch the video. So instead, I just transcribed it. If you haven't watched our video on transcribing YouTube videos, give that a whirl because you can use our built-in voice transcriber here. And this is the transcript that I have. I actually already in last week's video turned this into key takeaways, but we're going to ignore those for now. And I'm going to take this transcript and use a custom prompt that generates a plan. So I can just select all of this, pull up the AI assistant using Command J. And then let's see, if I go down to my custom prompts here, actually I have a lot of custom prompts. It's probably easier for me to just write it in. I think I called that plan something, generate how-to plan. So if I run that, it's going to take the transcript and put it into this formatted plan that I've instructed it. So it gives it a title, a summary on what it does, and then actionable steps. And as you can see here, it's pretty good. So before I actually replace it there, let me just expand this really quickly and show you what it's being instructed. And again, I will include the custom AI prompt spreadsheet when in the description of this video, so you can just copy this directly. But it just instructs it to take the selected text and first find the goal. That's how I got this to run really well. It first reads it and it's like, okay, here's the goal of the piece. It decides whether it's like, you know, a meeting transcript, a content piece, an article, whatever it is. Figure out the goal of the piece and then basically make a plan on how to get to that goal and make it really, really actionable. So you can totally edit this as much as you want. If you know that you're always doing it in some certain medium category, you can actually, you know, give a markdown template for it to follow. But honestly, I thought it was pretty good right out of the bag. So let me just replace it here and we'll take a closer look. So I think this is pretty sweet. A guide to getting federal government contracts. I actually think that's even better than the YouTube video title, although I'm sure they were trying to optimize it for views or something. And it just outlines how to get federal government contracts. The summary is pretty good, even mentions who the person recording the video was. And then it has these actionable steps, and they're very actionable, like establish a legal business. It even includes links here. I actually did some of this, by the way, and it did actually work quite well. All of these are steps that I could just go figure out on my own without knowing anything. Give some additional tips here. So maybe, I'm not sure, like maybe you would want to add a section that has additional details where it pulls out the key takeaways from the transcript and puts them in. Honestly, I just want the actionable steps. But, you know, again, edit the prompt however you want. And again, if you haven't created a custom prompt, you can just pull up any AI prompt, expand it here, click clone, give it a new title, and then start editing the text in here however you want and click save. So I'm not going to save that one. That's pretty much it. Enjoy the new prompt. I've actually been using this one for my research and, you know, also agency work. It really just takes a lot of the load off of actually having to do something. So I'm also going to be using this on calls. So maybe, you know, a coworker or like your team is brainstorming how to do something, how to plan to accomplish something, and then you can use this to just have a plan based on the conversation. Really, really useful.